where Eric Griffin and Chris D'Elia talk about hate a little bit. Let's see this. This should be funny. This should be really fucking funny because these guys are kind of redacted a little bit.
And this woman was on there and she wrote this book and I started reading it because she intrigued me. And her whole thing is just about like, she calls it let them. So like you can't change people's feelings. You can't make, you can't like, and what you do is you just go, all right, feel the way you feel. And
you have to be this is how you know he is getting to him, innit? He's looking for all these like self-help gurus, fucking therapist people to like ease his pain of all the hate comments he gets online, which are mostly, I'd think legit observations and criticisms for just how much of a miserable, dour, unfunny mess of a dude he is. You know what I mean? It's not that hard to pass through someone's comments and be like, you know what, they got a point, maybe I should change this, maybe I should change that. But instead he goes and soothes himself listening to these fucking TikTok psychologists and shit, psychiatrists and shit, trying to alleviate his pain. I fucking love this, by the way.
You just move on with yourself. Yeah. And then like sometimes if you're in conversations that like, you don't like what's happening, you just got to move on.
Yeah, big up Coilo. Let them is so corny. I can't believe this guy's selling a literal Oprah books at Opera. Yeah, it's definitely secret adjacent, isn't it? Let them is definitely secret adjacent.
Yeah. Oh, you guys feel this way. And I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm taking it on because like I can't like, things bug me. Like for instance, like the Mark Maron stuff. I didn't like that for my friends or him.
Right.
Again, like it's got nothing to do with you. I guess he just wants to be involved in it. The Mark Maron thing had absolutely zero to do with Eric Griffin. My friends, who are your friends? Really, in that debacle that Mark Maron mentioned, who are your friends? Rogan isn't your friend. You might think Rogan's your friend, but I don't think Rogan thinks Eric Griffin is his friend or whatever. Such a strange way to communicate. My friend. Is he though? Is he your friend?
But you know what? I can't change his mind. Mm-hmm. And who cares? Mm-hmm. I think about all the haters and like the people, and I'm like, all right, you know what? Mm-hmm. Do you? Mm-hmm. But what I'm going to do is like I'm going to control my happiness. Mm-hmm. And the way you can control your happiness is you just remove yourself from that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. So like I'm on TikTok live a lot now, gaming on TikTok. So Eric Griffin gaming on TikTok. I've been doing that, and then the people will come on. And then somebody will say something out of pocket shit.
Yeah, of course.
And I realize I go, oh, you know what? I'm glad you feel that way. But
yeah, you don't want to deal with it.
But I'm not gonna be mad that you feel that way. Now I'm just gonna be like, let me just control my happiness. Yeah. And then I saw this guy. I saw this clip on TikTok from this like really professional hater. He's a professional hater, right? And he was just mad. It was like,
I wonder who they're talking about here. I wonder who they're talking about. Red Bar. 2 Days to Try, podcast Cringe Unique. I wonder what they're talking about.
What's that mean? You've recognized him talk before about your thing?
Yeah.
I'm saying like you've seen comments of his.
Yeah. He has his whole brand is to hate on people.
Oh, got it.
So, okay. But I saw a video of him and he was like, you know what? It's okay to hate on people. If I have fun hating and you have fun hating, so what? We should have fun. It's so there's nothing wrong with it. And I saw that and I was like, you know what? This guy's absolutely right.
Oh.
I just thought to myself, you're absolutely right. That's your brand. And the people that follow you want to do that. And I thought to myself, be happy with that. What I'm going to do is remove myself from it. I'm going to walk out of the room. I'm going to block you. I'm going to...
it doesn't make me feel good. Just, I'm
Yeah, that's all. But what I'm saying is I'm not going to be raging against it. Like, how can you do that? But that's...
This ain't going to last, man. This ain't going to last because he's already talking about this too much. He's already coping way too much. This isn't going to last. This new philosophy and whatever, it's not going to last. It's not going to last at all. It's just incredible how thin-skinned he is. I'm not going to lie. He seems really, really, really easily rattled.
That thing, that's the nature. Yeah. I think human nature is to want people to be...
look, it's
and I just thought, and I've been so much better about it. I've been like, So like I say, all you guys out there, like the Reddit and all that. Can you imagine having you have a Reddit where the whole thing is to just be intolerable but
I wonder why they have never considered why that is the case. I know it's easier to kind of point and criticize the Reddits and stuff, but why couldn't you ever kind of think especially him, your friends with fear, Bobby Lee's a good example. Why aren't there subreddits Why isn't there a subreddit right now called fucking, Bobby Lee Snark? Why isn't there a subreddit called Andrew Santino Snark? There's a few other comedians that's got the Snark Reddit, but most of them, who are funny and likable don't. But he just never understands that. It's always something else, It's always some other fucking nonsense with this fucking guy.
If that's the community and they love it and they're happy in it,
guess.
I'm like, do you?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't, dude, I'm so far removed from seeing hate comments and shit.
Yeah, you can't really, because the hate comments, if he sees his hate comments, he might want to fucking end it all. So I get what he's meaning. His ones are way more dangerous than, fucking Mr. Fat Man Potato Head over there. Chris D'Elia can't physically look at his stuff because it would, fuck with his head, apparently, probably. But still, I love how he's overly stressing. I don't watch it. It's like, brother, then why are you here? You're still seeing something though, aren't you? About I don't touch any. Just shut up.
I don't see that stuff. I mean, I don't go on TikTok. I spend zero time on TikTok.
But I get that, man.
And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with going on TikTok, but I'm just saying, I don't obviously people, my fans are fucking awesome. I love them. Okay. They show up. They show the fuck up. They buy tickets.
That's the real comment.
I know. Yeah. And
real like.
I know, Matt.
What do you mean? So fans can only support you one way, by giving you money. That's a real good legend. Honestly, this fucking guy.
Matt gets frustrated with people. Somebody says something online. It's like, bro, if you only really stopped and took a breath, bro, it's so dope what's happening. And if you just cut, if you cut that out, it doesn't exist, bro.
That's
right. It doesn't exist.
But here's the thing, though. If you're like, I'm a gamer. I stream live.
Yeah, well then.
And then I stream live, and
you're gonna see it sometimes. Yeah,
you have to, because the chat is like, they like that. They like that you interact. They're like, hey, Griff, how was Workaholics and blah blah blah. But then I'll have some stupid comment about Brendan or something like, and I just go. So I every time I do my stream, I got to give the little spiel. I go, hey, listen. I don't know how you feel about your friends, okay? But would you would you respond if somebody's talking about your friend? So I just want you to know.
Yeah.
Tread lightly, and then it's like, okay, bye-bye.
Yeah.
So then after I put that out there, I'm like, okay, bye. You don't have to, and it's just go, oh, you know what? Who cares? What I'm saying is I don't have to have
that's why that video, remember you picked up you pulled up that video a while ago, and I can't, it was, Whitney was on it.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to see that because I cut that shit out of my life. I don't. I don't.
Oh, so it's okay for Chris D'Elia to hate on Whitney or to want to cut out of his life, but when troll or whatever shits on fucking Akashi Special or just him as a person, suddenly it's a problem. Suddenly there's an issue. That's rather interesting.
No, I still don't know what she said. I don't know if there's been any. Because of what I said, I don't know if there's more people.
There is.
Yeah.
But you know what? In terms of that too, I thought
the whole again. Do we have Rogan to blame too for this feigning ignorance of what's going on around you? It's a big game. You'd imagine. Why is everyone trying to pretend like they don't know each other or know what's going on or know the severity of whatever? It's like, I'm not gonna learn from you. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just not going to learn. But yeah, these guys are just absolute bozos, man. Absolute fucking, especially this one here. Absolute fucking bozo.
What about that too? All this comedian drama.
Well, that I'm not about to.
No. But I'm saying all the comedian drama. I've actually been like, oh, you know what? Who cares? I'm just let it go. You know what? Do your content. Have fun. Who cares? You know what I mean? It's all performative.
It doesn't affect you if it doesn't affect you.
Yeah.
I'm in fucking Tampa. I'm in Jacksonville next weekend. They're going to show up. We're going to have a great fucking time. Cleveland, Detroit. Get your tickets, chrisdelia.com. And I will tell you this too. Come celebrate New Year's Eve with me in San Antonio, chrisdelia.com. And I just added Utah, by the way.
And I'll be at that casino. Erik Griffin.
Anyway, you get the gist of what they're saying. You get the gist of what they're saying. Erik Griffin sounds like he wants some form of a safe space, I guess. Crystalia is convinced himself and others that he hasn't looked at the sword since, which is also a lie. But hey, what can you do? A sword's a sword, I guess.
Do you have a gun?
Yo, yes.
Yo, nothing worse than a lazy overachieving comic complaining. Shaking my head, man. These dudes as lazy comics that are 7 levels below them. What lames.
That's the thing as well about the laziness. Big up Robert Poet. That's the thing. They don't even understand. I don't think they appreciate just how lucky and fortunate they are. That's the really surprising thing, you know? They really do take it for granted. They take everything for granted from being there in the first place, right, in LA? From having access to other fucking people on here, right? Big up everybody in the Discord and the stream chat. Big up everybody tuning in right now. If you're listening to my voice, make sure you like this stream, subscribe to the channel, blah, blah, blah. It's just a lack of respect overall, which I said already. Like, just that alone is blowing my mind of just how, like, you know, weird he is about everything in general. But yeah, I don't know. These guys are odd. These guys are an odd bunch. And they're also maybe outliers, you know? Maybe we shouldn't judge the whole community based on that. They're also weird outliers, so it is what it is. And they've kind of been reunited through pain and anguish, you know, nothing really nice and soppy, I feel like. So, you know, what can one do? What can one fucking do?